Okay, guys, I know you've seen the title. I actually received royalty from one of Beyonce's songs. Now, here's the thing. What happened is she ended up selling the rights to her royalties to a particular song, and I ended up getting shares from it. But that's right, Beyonce owed me music royalties. Anyway, what I'm particularly going over, I'm giving you an update on my Songvest investment portfolio. It's pretty much a, if you want to see a more in-depth video, just check the suggested videos. It's a way where if you're a fan, you can collect music royalties from the particular song. A lot of times the artists maybe need to raise funds, and then they'll give you, you will receive quarterly dividends or quarterly royalties in the form of a dividend each quarter for the term of the contract, whether it's lifetime or 10 to 15 years. Now, this is more geared towards fans than necessarily investors per se, but nevertheless, if you're a fan, you can be able to obtain music royalties. Now, I'll give you an update one. I also received it from Eric Kane, and the Beyonce one, that's the one I'm going to go over first. So this is the one that I went over. The unit price was $150. They do it per unit price, and this is how much you would receive based off of the simulated royalties. So $17.15. Now, if we look at this, the term of, as far as the years or term, it's lifetime, so that's good. 100% songwriter shares, type of rights, writer shares, and type of income, public performance. So as you can see here, it kind of breaks everything down. These were the songs, not and not only was it just Beyonce, Keisha Cole, Missy Elliott, Monica, and all that as well. Let me scroll down. These were the songs that collected the most money. Countdown, Let It Go, Where the Bag at, Everything, stuff like that. So these were the top earnings and stuff. And this is, let me actually make this just a little bit bigger. So this is where you're in streaming, TV/film performance, international downloads, radio, international general, and other. Before I even get into this, let me go to my investment. Yeah, so these are the ones I have. One from Hit the Quan, one for Eric Kane, and the other one from Beyonce. So these are the three that I currently have. So now if we go to the dashboard, you can see all the transactions I had and everything like that. So the total amount I had invested was $266. The amount of royalty I received, $9.77, and the previous quarter royalty I received. So let's just go and look at how much I received from Beyonce, because this is the first one. So put $150. So in the first quarter I got $1.07. Remember, I think for 4 quarters. So I'm just showing you what I got so far. And when you look at the Eric Kane one, this one I was like $100 in the first quarter. I got $3.36. That's not that bad. And I believe with the Eric one, let me check my investment. I believe that's only 90%. Let's go. Yeah, so lifetime, but 90% of sound recording ownership. That one. So let's go back to the dashboard again, and let's look at the Hit the Quan. So the Hit the Quan, I only had $16 there. So the first quarter I received $2.74. The second quarter I received $1.30. The third quarter I received $1.30. So, and let's look at all time again so you guys can see all time. So, all time, I put in $266 at the top. Total royalty I received $9.77. And as far as the royalty payments total, 274, $1.30, $1.30, and $4.43. Now, go to live investments to see what Songvest artists they particularly have. I have a few ones here. Let's go to the one that's on sale now. So right now they actually have TLCs. It looks like the TLC version of No Scrubs, Creep. These are actually popular songs. I'm curious to see how much royalty they would still collect. Digging on You, Let's end up seeing how much that expected. Oh, it doesn't have um, a simulated amount, so I'm curious to see how something like that would do. The songs are a little bit old, but they are very popular songs. I don't know if people still listen to them as well. Let's also look at and see look for the upcoming sales. I know that he's probably a popular artist. I think Lil Durk. I'm not exactly sure. But let's look at the past sales and let's just look at some of the artists that I noticed. You had a Nas right here. He's pretty popular. Let me see. Do I know any of these other ones? The Beyonce one. That's the one. I just wanted to see some of the artists they had on the plat 21 Savage. That's a big name. Young boy. He's pretty popular in the young community. Let's see. Well, the youth anyway. Machine Gun Kelly, his name is noticeable. Notorious B.I.G. with Travis. I mean, I guess he's probably just a feature in it. Let's see what else they have. Babyface, okay, little baby. They got some quite well known artists on here. So I just wanted to see, looking at the past sales, some of these artists probably maybe popular as well. Rihanna, okay. Nipsey, okay. Might be as if it's out of the genre. Usher. So like I said, they got some really big names. Now this Moneybag. Now this is what I would particularly say. I think as you talking about for investment perspective, the only reason why, to be completely honest, why I have these is just to simply say I have music royalties. As far as the amount of money that they produce, I think there's other investments that are greater. But if you are a huge fan, if you're a huge fan of the artist and you want to support them, I think it could be like a cool idea where you can support your artist and make some money from anytime someone downloads it or anything like that. Especially if you're into music, I think it's pretty dope. I definitely do think there's other investments that are geared towards higher returns. And from when I talked to the company, it seemed like it was more geared towards people who were fans of the artist versus than just trying to make an investment just and make an investment just for the money. So for me, I got the vibe that it was more so geared towards if you were a fan and you wanted to support the artist, and they had it in a way where you can support the artist and collect a little bit of money from their royalties. That's kind of how I think it is. But like I said, for me, I probably won't get any more. If I get any more, it's just simply for just to say I had music royalties, especially from the bigger artists. So it's more just to kind of say, oh yeah, yeah, I own some music royalties. I have shares in them, something like that. But that concludes this video. I'll give you an update every time they give me a quarter. I mean, each quarter I'll probably do an update. I'll also give you probably an update on the TLC one just to see how that one does as well. But that concludes this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel.